Alright, so welcome back from break. Here's our homework for Monday. Number one, evaluate the expression below, simplify your answer. So we have 1 and 2/3 divided by 6. So remember when we're dividing fractions, we gotta keep, change, flip, KCF, not KFC. I feel like I'm saying this in every video almost now. And the first step to do on 1 and 2/3 is we have to turn that into an improper fraction. So we do that by multiplying our whole number, which is this one right here, by our denominator. What I like to do is already make my denominator the same number because we know it's going to stay the same. So no matter what I do over here, it's going to end up with 3 at the bottom. So let's do that first just to get it out of the way. So now 1 times 3 is 3 plus your numerator. So 3. So 1 times 3 is 3 plus 2. That's going to equal 5, right? So we have 5 over 3 is our first fraction, and then we had it divided by 6. Divided by 6. So this question is really asking you guys to remember a lot of stuff, because now we have a whole number 6. How do I turn this into a fraction? Well, if you guys remembered, all we have to do is add a 1 under our whole number. So if we have 6, we also know that it's always over an invisible 1, right? Any whole number is always over a 1. So now we have this, which is a lot easier to work with. We have 5/3 divided by 6 ones. So we're going to keep this first one, like I said up here. We're going to change our sign. So I'm going to keep this down here. I'm going to change this to what? Multiplication. And then I'm going to flip this one. So if I flip 6 over 1, it's going to be 1 over 6, right? Alright, and the rest I'm going to leave up to you guys to figure out. Just multiply it across. You should be good. Alright, question 2. Out of 100 students, 45 are in band. What percent of students are in band? So out of 45 students, or I'm sorry, out of 100 students, 45 are in band. What percent of students are in the band? So how many students are there total? 100, right? And it said how many were in band? 45. And this question is very simple as long as you remember the rule. When we're talking about percents, we always know percents are out of 100. So it already has the fraction for us. 45 out of 100 will just equal 45%. Alright, number 3 says fill in the missing values in the table. We have water and mix, right? This is just trying to figure out this table here. I'm trying to figure out how do we get from 1 to 5? Well, I did 1 times 5, right? That's how we got there. It's our ratio, 1 to 5. So now 5 to 25, what would I have to do to get there? Well, we know that 5 times 5 equals 25, right? So if I did that there, I have to do it here. What's 1 times 5? Well, that's just 5. Okay? So then, think about it. Going from 1 to 5 is just multiply my 5. 5 times 5 equals 25. So now 16 times 5 is going to give you your answer. I'm not going to work that out for you. You should have 16 times 5. It'll look something like this. Good luck working that out. Number 4 is what is 0.05 as a percent? Well, when we're doing decimals, remember D and P, right? Decimal 2%. Your decimal is going to move to the right. If I was doing percent to decimal, it'd be going the other way around. So, since we're going decimal 2%, our decimal is going to move 2 times to the right. So, let's see if I make this a little bit bigger. So, if I move 1 time, 2 time, my decimal would end up here. So, I'd have 5%. Number 5 says define percent. Well, I'm going to let you guys go to your notes and make sure you took good notes so you can answer that question. Define percent. Also remember that it's always out of 100. So that's a big clue right there. Good luck. Use your notes. If not, do a Google search for define percent, and you should probably figure it. It'll probably give you some sort of answer. All right.